Welcome, you're inside the industry.
Hi, Caribbean Gospel TV, and welcome to another edition of Inside the Industry. I am Soraya Romero, and it is a joy to be your host for today's episode. As always, we take you to all of the events that's happening inside of the Caribbean, and we touch base with the coordinators, the artists, just you name it. That's how we do it here on Inside the Industry. Today, we'll be placing the spotlight on an upcoming event that has made quite an impact in Jamaica. We're talking about the Sterling Gospel Music Awards. And we're really honored to have with us none other than the founder and CEO herself of the Sterling Gospel Music Awards, Basilia Barnaby Carr. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you so very much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Great. Thank you so much for being here with us. And to our viewers, just to give you a bit of a background on Basilia's work, Basilia is a distinguished social media personality, TV presenter, and former radio broadcaster of two of Jamaica's top gospel radio stations. So yeah, you're going to hear that voice and know, oh, that's her.
Yes.
With over 15 years of active involvement in the gospel music industry, Basilia recognizes the significance of an annual award show aimed at giving back and inspiring Jamaica's gospel artists and industry players to continually pursue excellence. Since its inception in 2017, the Sterling Gospel Music Award has established itself as the cornerstone of the Jamaican entertainment industry. It has dedicated itself to highlighting and rewarding exceptional contributions to the gospel music industry in Jamaica. And once again, the award is at it. We'll be celebrating its 8th music award coming up this weekend. So we are really joyful to have with us, Basilia. Welcome once again. Now, I know it must be really busy at this point in time.
Yes.
When it comes to planning and coordinating. Give us some insight as to how the last few days been for you now, Basilia.
Let me tell you, the last few days have been one of a lot of intentional activities, meaning I have to be intentional about getting rest. I have to be intentional about making sure I'm eating on time, I'm drinking my water, I'm taking my vitamins, because as you get closer to the event, it becomes more and more hectic. Because we operate at such a level of excellence, we always want to make sure that we dot all our I's and cross all our T's and we cover all our bases. So the past few days have been really, really hectic, but we are ready and we're counting down to this Saturday.
Beautiful. Now thinking about it, 8 years, that's a lot of years hosting this awards. How does it feel for you knowing that you're hitting your 8th event?
It's surreal. It's such a surreal feeling because it feels like just yesterday we started in a little hall in Mandeville, because we started very small. And to see how we've grown, to see how we've established ourselves in Jamaica, in the region and on the international scene, and to see how God continues to provide and expand our territory, it's surreal. Sometimes when I think about this year being 8 years, I have to go back and count on my fingers to make sure that it's 8 for true, because it's such an amazing feeling though, to know that we started out to do something and we have continued the work and we are relentless in our pursuit of making sure that this award show happens every year. And to God be the glory. 8 years, it has been fantastic.
Yeah, really beautiful. I must commend you on the work that you've been doing.
Thank you.
And I'm also really excited to, witness this 8th year as well. I've been following it on social media, and I understand
Mhm.
that this 8th year is going to be a very special one, right? So tell us a
Yes.
bit about the theme of this year and why you chose the theme for this event.
All right, so they have dubbed us the Gospel Grammys of Jamaica, and we're so very excited about that title because that's the kind of level that we operate at in terms of how our production is done and how the overall evening is planned out and executed. So this year is our 8th year, and something that we do every year as we continue to build and to cement ourselves in the gospel music industry right around the world. This year is truly special because, 8 in the Bible speaks to a rebirth and renewal, new beginnings. And this for us is just an opportunity to just step it up another notch. And so this year, or dress code, every year we have a theme. We have a theme that we get very creative with because sometimes people think that Christians can't dress up and go all out. Well, let me tell you, even for just Sterling, it continues to be such a wonderful experience. So this year, our dress code is vintage glam. And what that means is you can pull from any era that you want. If you want to go back to the 20s, to the 50s, to the 60s, if you want to go to the Victorian era, the Bridgerton era, yes, we are going to have fun with fashion at Sterling 8. And we'll also be honoring some individuals who have worked in the gospel music industry. And so one of our first awards, apart from the regular awards that we have every year where persons are nominated, etc., we have some special awards that will be given out this year. And our first award, the Sterling Award for Excellence, will be given posthumously to Reverend Vivian V.B. Burke. He was a veteran radio host and pastor. I grew up listening to him. He passed away last December, and so his daughter and family will be coming and collecting the award on his behalf. And we also have our Sterling KFC Big Deal Award for Excellence, where seven people will be honored for their contribution of 20 years or more to the industry. And so we have 4 groups and 3 individuals. The groups, we have Birthright, Portmore Vision Gospel Choir, we have Catalyst Crew and Perpetual Sounds of Praise. And for our individuals, we have Chevelle Franklin, Gotti Gotti, and Junior Tucker, who will be honored.
Wow, some big names there. I mean, I heard Chevelle Franklin and I got really excited because I myself did a lot of her music growing up, So
Yes.
really excellent. I was wondering why did you guys choose to honor legends on the 8th awards? Why was it so special, significant to honor the legends of gospel music this time around?
Well, we've done it every year for the past probably 4 or 5 years, but this year we wanted to do a bigger set. And so we decided that for our 8th year, we wanted to honor more individuals. And so in total, we will be honoring 8 individuals. And that's a little bit more than we've done over the past few years. So for this year, we wanted to do it a little bit bigger, which we will be doing.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I love to hear about the expansion and, these new elements that are happening inside of the awards. I'm interested to know, as a coordinator, from your perspective, what are some elements that you personally look forward to?
Well, for me, I think I look forward to seeing how the night will unfold based on our months and months of planning. I look forward to seeing new and upcoming artists being just showcased on the night, because this year we will be showcasing, as part of our lineup, 2 new groups. I look forward to the awards. Specifically, I always love the Breakout Sensation of the Year award because it sort of gives me a preview of what is to come in the gospel music industry and those who will take over in years to come. And so I'm excited about the execution. I'm excited about just all of us being under one roof. I'm excited about the gospel music industry coming to a standstill to celebrate each other on that night, where fans and supporters can rub shoulders with their favorite artists, their favorite gospel personalities, those who they see on TV, those who sometimes when they go to events, they may see them from afar. At Sterling, we all get to mingle and meet each other. And so that for me is always very special, and I'm looking forward to that.
That's really beautiful. I love that, very intimate setup that you guys manage to have every year, which is really beautiful. In addition to what you mentioned, what are you hoping that supporters leave with when they attend the events?
I want supporters to understand that the gospel music industry is alive and well and is thriving. Sometimes, as gospel music ministers and producers of gospel, sometimes in the music genre, we feel like a second cousin in the music industry, on the music landscape. But when you look at the nominations and the quality of production and the quality of the projects, it shows very clearly that the gospel music industry is thriving. And so it is just another opportunity to remind persons about the level of excellence that we continue to operate at, and just encourage our gospel music industry players in their pursuit of excellence in their field, whether it is as an artist, as a gospel music DJ, as a radio personality, as an event promoter. We look at all aspects of the industry because we all work together to make it what it is. And so it is just, for me, a time of celebration and just reminding the wider public that we are well and we are thriving and gospel continues to be excellent.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tell me a bit about your team. Like, how has the preparation been with your support system leading into the awards?
Well, my husband is my producer, so he's my right hand. He specializes in television. He's a media practitioner as well. And so I have my head of tech, I have my logistics head, I have persons in charge of media, my PR team. So we have persons for hospitality, we have our volunteers, or a team of about 70 volunteers who will be working on the nights, because we want to ensure that we have everything covered and everybody's comfortable and everybody can access people and the information on the night. And so to just have a team that supports the vision, that believes in the vision. And I've had to be very careful over the years about those who we have in this circle, because, not everybody will be on one accord. And so we have to just be very, very careful, which is probably why I spent so many years doing it by myself. And then as we expanded, I realized that, no, I need a team. We have to get a team together so that we can, share the workload. But a very important part of that for me was finding a team of persons who believed in the vision and who would take it on as their own. And so we've had so many individuals who have just jumped on board and just taken on Sterling as their own. And I cannot say thank you enough to them for making Sterling what it is. I couldn't have done it alone these past few years after we grew. And so, I'm just so very thankful. And our sponsors, we have some sponsors who continue. Yes, I have them right here now, because, we have our sponsors who, as Sterling finishes 1 year, they are looking forward to the next year and they're planning their budget with us in mind. And that for us means a lot. It means a lot that we have persons who, even before we start sending out the proposal, they are already thinking about us like, all right, let me put this aside for Sterling because I know Sterling is coming in October. And so I want to say a huge thank you. And it means so much that we are sponsored and endorsed by our island's government, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. Thank you so very much. KFC, Interactive Payroll Solutions, Unique Production Entertainment Studios, our design partner, IOSIF Image Solutions, The Best Dressed Chicken, Our Hotel, Yummy Courts, Icon Media, Woman's Touch, Prime Awards, One Group, DF Entertainment, Millennium Style Events JA, Phenomenal Systems, Alternative Music, SpurOpen.com, Ebenezer Transport and Tours, Jamrock Water, FHL Designs, Blue Anchor Empire Grill, Collective Mixology and Entertainment, Effectively Finding and Fitting Influencers and Talent Limited, and of course, Caribbean Gospel TV. Thank you so very much for believing in the dream and being on board with us. And of course, KFC is the sponsor of our Big Deal Award for Excellence. So a special, special thanks to KFC for always being on board.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I heard you said it before, but teamwork really makes the dream work,
It does. Yes, I do.
Very, very beautiful. I know the event is just around the corner.
Yes, literally.
If persons are, they just realizing, oh my gosh, I don't have my ticket just yet. Are there any spots available, and where could
Yes, there
they
are some
get
spots
in?
available, but they're going very quickly. So we want persons to get their tickets now. In Jamaica, here you can get your tickets at Fontana, Waterloo, Portmore, or Mandeville, or you can get your tickets online at spurropen.com/sterling8. That's spurropen.com/sterling8. It's 5,000 Jamaican dollars pre-sold, $6,000 at the gate, $1,800 for children 12 and under, and lap infants are free. And the first 100 people who get to the awards will get a bag full of goodies courtesy of our sponsors. So we want persons to get their tickets, come on out and be a part of this grand night of celebration we'll be having on the program. Coming out of the Bahamas, Sherwin Gardner, Audia Spencer Brown, Jody and Pantry, Junior Tucker, and the two groups that I hinted at earlier, Genesis Praise Squad and the Gilead Collective, they will be showcased at the awards. And it all roads lead to Emmanuel Apostolic Church, 12 Slipe Road, this Saturday, October 5.
Wow, you have quite a lineup. I myself wish that I can be there, but I'm only in Trinidad.
Yes,
But
yes.
those who are online, those who are in other countries, where could they get highlights or get, live stream for the event?
All right, well, they can stay tuned to our social media pages to see all the updates. So once they follow us, the Sterling Gospel Awards, you will see all the updates. And, if we have a little surprise for you, maybe, yes, you have to be following us to find out though. So follow us at the Sterling Gospel Awards on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll keep you updated on all the happenings.
Wow, excellent, excellent. Really looking forward. I think the awards will be excellent. I'm looking
Thank you so
out to
much.
hear the awardees for the different categories. I know Caribbean Gospel TV would be on top of it as well, bringing coverage and bringing highlights. So all of our viewers would be able to learn more about what's happening in Jamaica and just the impact that you're having in the Caribbean and internationally. So really, really looking forward to that. I was wondering, as supporters and as, media personnel, we get to see one side, right? We get to attend the event, we get to see the hype. But when the curtains are closed and the event is over, what happens next for you? Do you go straight into planning into the other event? What does that look like?
It's a bad thing or a good thing, but literally, when the event is over and we have gotten back to the hotel or wherever we're staying and we take off our shoes and our clothes, we literally start planning the next event and start thinking, all right, because what we try to do is we try to do our post-mortem meeting right after when everything is still fresh so that we don't forget anything. And so it's always just constant planning. I tell people all the time that Sterling is that one event that just keeps going. It never takes a pause, it never breaks. And so we're always in planning mode just to see how we can make Sterling better and better each year.
Beautiful. And you guys have definitely been hitting that mark and raising the bar when it comes to your excellence. So hats off to you.
Thank you so much.
All of the best on Saturday. And as we close, are there any final words that you'd like to leave with our viewers?
Well, I just want to say thank you again to CGTV for supporting, and Jamrock Quarter, by extension, for supporting the Sterling Gospel Music Awards. Thank you so very much to all the fans and supporters who continue to come to the show and to just be a part of this grand celebration. It's going to be a night of sheer excellence. You don't want to miss our red carpet session from 5 to 7 p.m. The show begins on time because we're a production house. Our show begins on time at 7 p.m. So if you come at 7:15, you would have already missed 15 solid minutes. So our red carpet session is from 5 to 7 p.m. Showtime 7 p.m. sharp. We start on time. We end on time. It's going to be a night of excellence that you cannot afford to miss.
Excellent. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Basilia.
Thank you.
We could not have it any better, but from you yourself. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so very much for having me.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. There you heard it, Caribbean Gospel TV. Look out, the Sterling Gospel Music Awards is happening. And as always, we are very happy and proud to support this initiative. You'll be getting your live feedback and updates from the awards. So stay tuned. We are on Inside the Industry here on Caribbean Gospel TV. I am Soraya. You just heard from Basilia. Stay tuned for a lot more to come. And thank you so much for joining us. Till next time. Bye.
welcome. You're inside the industry.